Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, kindly hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to Nigeria History. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 richest musicians in Nigeria 2022. The Nigerian music industry has received international acclaim. Meet Nigerian musicians who are using music to increase their net worth in 2022. According to Classified, these are the top 10 richest musicians in Nigeria 2022. As you guys all know, Nigeria have a lot of rich musicians in Nigeria here. I'm talking about millionaires. Yeah, we should call them millionaires. So guys, I'll be talking about the top 10 richest musicians in Nigeria 2022. And we're going to be counting from number 10 to number 1. So guys, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. Number 10, we have Asa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but her net worth is estimated $10.5 million. Asa Bukola Elemide, aka Asa, is a Nigerian French musician who came into the limelight with her debut single, Eye Adaba. Her album Asa made her the winner of the French Constantin Award in 2008. From among 10 singers judged by a jury of 19 music industry experts in Paris, Asa has won several awards, including a nomination of Best R&B Pop Album, Best Alternative Song, Best Vocal Performance Female, and Best Recording of the Year at the 2015 Headies. After a brief hiatus, Asa returned with her new album V in 2022. Asa lived a quiet life and kept her business private, so her cars and house are unknown. Right now, Asa is reportedly worth $10.5 million, and converted that to naira is about 4,433,100,000 naira for current exchange. Number 9, Timaya. Net worth $11.4 million. In a team, Timaya Odom, famously known as Timaya or Plantain Boy, was born on the 15th of August 1980. He is the 9th richest musician in Nigeria with a net worth of $11.4 million, and converted that to naira is about 4,805,971,450 naira 20 kobo. Tinas began with a music group called the Mama Soldier. In 2007, he released True Story. True Story was slowly followed by other big hits like Gift and Grace, released in 2008, and The Bet, his third album. The 41-year-old Timaya is the CEO of DM record label, which is signed by King Perry. Runtown and Patoranking were also under the record label. Timaya's house and cars. Timaya currently owns a delectable 250 million mansion at Lekki, Lagos State. The singer never fails to show off, especially with his viral Mercedes G-Wagon cars in different colors, which once went viral on social media. No doubt Timaya has an invaluable care collections, including Mercedes-Benz GLE, worth about 20 to 22 million naira, a Bentley Continental GT, worth about 76 million naira, a Lexus LX 750 2015, worth about 29 million to 39 million naira, and a Mercedes-Benz G55 AMG, worth about 60 to 85 million naira. Number 8, Phyno. Net worth is $12 million. Azubike Nelson, aka Phyno, is Nigeria's 8th richest musician with an estimated net worth of $12 million in 2022. The Anambra State-born initially wanted to be a medical doctor, but his music talent prevailed over his lofty ambition. And today, since 2003, when he began his music career, Phyno has acted as a producer for such well-known stars as Flavor, Timaya, and Mr. Raw, and others. Phyno and Olamide Bado have something in common. They rap in their indigenous language, and they are also close friends. Phyno is a recipient of awards, including the Best Song of the Year award and the Best Collabo. He also had music collaboration with Flavor in the song, doing a team up with DJ KY to deliver the banger Highway in 2020. At the end of 2020, Phyno released his song official video for The Money featuring Peruzzi. For The Money came shortly after releasing his 2020 debut single, Never. He made his acting debut in Genevieve Nnaji's Lionheart in 2018. Phyno banks endorsement deals with NairaBet, Nigerian Breweries, Airtel Telecommunications, and others. Phyno cars and houses. He's the proud owner of a million naira flat duplex at Chimvo Drive. The apartment reportedly costs 170 million naira and has 3 bedrooms. Phyno reportedly owns a 70 million luxury house in Enugu, his hometown. He also owns a flashy list of cars: a Bentley Continental GT worth about 73.7 million naira, a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth about 170 million naira, a Toyota Avalon worth about 13 million naira, and a Range Rover Sport worth about 90 million naira. Number 7, Olamide. Net worth $15 million. Olamide Adedeji, aka Badosne, is the 7th richest Nigerian musician in 2022, with an estimated net worth of $15 million, and converting that to naira is about 6,351,300,000 naira. Olamide was born on March 15, 1989 in Bariga, Lagos State. The indigenous rapper is well known to sing mostly on his native language Yoruba, a feature that has ended him in the streets. In 2012, Olamide's music gained prominence after the release of his song Iniduro. His 2011 album Rhapsody also earned him an extra point in the industry. Recently, he teamed up with street talent Portable on his song Zazuze. The song has received national acclaim and accolades. Olamide has also hinted that his next body of work may be his last. His said he's putting on finishing touches to make it the best. After Unruly, the rapper noted that he will drop only singles in the future. Olamide houses and cars. Olamide owns a luxurious mansion in Lekki and Baraga, Lagos State. His garage is also filled with expensive cars including a Range Rover Sport worth about 15 million naira, a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon worth about 23 million naira, a Range Rover Sport V8 worth about 84 to 90 million naira, a Toyota Venza worth about 6 million naira, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth about 204 million naira. Number 6. P Square. Net worth $60 million. Peter and Paul Okoye are one of the richest dudes in the country. With an estimated net worth of $60 million combined, the twin music artists became famous after they formed their P Square duo. Peter and Paul were born in November 1981 in Jos, Plateau State. In 2003, they released an album titled Last Night. P Square was doing great back then. They would charge up to 15 million naira for a show. They had already built their music career to an enviable height until their relationship trained and they parted the ways. When the duo broke up in 2016, they had different names, Mr. P and Rude Boy. After almost 6 years of holding, the duo came back together last year and reconciled to do a song together. Mr. P Cars. Mr. P owns a tastefully furnished apartment in Banana Island, Lagos State, and it is worth 1.5 billion naira. He also owns an expensive fleet of cars, including a Range Rover worth about 50 to 82 million naira, a Dragon worth about 70 to 180 million naira, a Dodge Challenger worth about 8 to 36 million naira, and a Porsche 118 Cayman worth about 36 to 62 million naira. Rude Boy house and cars. Rude Boy owns an expensive property in Park V Estate, Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria. He also has several cars including a Bentley Bentayga worth about 80 to 170 million naira, a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster worth about 140 to 282 million naira, a Mercedes-Benz GLE E43 AMG Formatic Coupe worth about 36 to 90 million naira, and a Lamborghini Huracan worth about 80 to 120 million naira. Number 5. Two-Face Idibia. Net worth $18 million. Innocent Ojai Idibia aka Tubaba Two-Face is the 5th richest musician in Nigeria with an estimated net worth of $18 million as of 2022. He was also on our 2021 list of Nigeria's top 10 richest musicians. An indigenous of Benue State, Two-Face has become one of Nigeria's legendary Afro-pop artists. African Queen was one of the songs that brought him to prominence in 2004. Since then, Two-Face has constantly made his mark into the industry with other hits such as Amaka, Oye, etc. He is also a recipient of 70 awards including the MTN Music Awards, Hades, and BET Awards. Two-Face is a proud owner of Exotic House in Lagos Ikeja Festic, Lagos Island. The Amaka singer does an excellent job of not blowing his trumpet on fleet of cars he owns. Two-Face Idibia owns a Ferrari Coupe, a Toyota Land Cruiser, and a Chevrolet Corvette Coupe. The cars cost a total of 142 to 177 million naira. Number 4. Burna Boy. Net worth $20 million. Damini Ebunoluwa Ogolu aka Burna Boy is Nigeria's first richest musician. With a net worth of $20 million in 2022, he was one of the richest artists in 2021 and 2020 who made it to the list. The Grammy Award winner, singer, rapper, songwriter, and dancer is one of the finalists of the Afrobeat Games across the globe. The Rivers State indigene Burna Boy rose to national acclaim in 2012 after he released Like to Party from his debut album, Life. By 2021, Burna Boy banked the Best World Music Album at the 23rd Annual Grammy Awards, a first for a Nigerian solo artist. The Odogwu Crooner recently recorded massive success with Last Last, his first single from the upcoming 6th studio album, Love Damini, which debuted at number 1 at the UK Afrobeat charts. Burna Boy is the first artist in the world with 2 hits to peak at number 1 on the chart. The song Last Last is on other streaming platforms with over 4 million streams on Spotify. In April, Burna Boy shut down Madison Square. He became the first Nigerian music artist to headline a sold-out concert in Madison Square Garden in New York, USA. Each ticket for the concert stood at nothing less than $80, on average of $2,250. Burna Boy reportedly ranked 3 billion naira from the show. Burna Boy's house and cars. According to reports, the Kid Dem singer bought himself an 8-bedroom exotic mansion at Lekki in Lagos. The singer also owns an expensive garage of cars including Burna Boy Range Rover autobiography worth about 26 to 38 million naira, a 2022 Lamborghini Urus Novi Tech Edition worth about 332 million naira. He also owns a 2013 Ferrari 458 Italia worth about 120 million naira and a Rolls Royce down convertible worth about 125 million naira. Number 3. Don Jazzy. Net worth $20 million. Michael Collins Ajiri aka Don Jazzy is the 3rd richest musician in Nigeria. The 8th producer, label record owner and singer has mapped out his path in the music industry and established himself as an authority. The CEO of Marvin Records, Don Jazzy, is worth a staggering $20 million according to the reports, and this has influenced his lifestyle choices and preferences. His career in music picked up momentum after he created More Hits Records, a company he co-founded with Oladapo Daniel Oyibanjo, popularly known as The Banj. On May 7, 2012, Don Jazzy's personal record label Marvin Records was born. The record label had recorded huge success with artists like Ira Star, Rema, Crayon, Ladipo, Majes, Credibello, Johnny Drill, and others. In fact, Tiwa was the first queen of Marvin Records before she moved on to join the Universal Group. Don Jazzy has been a recipient of awards such as Producer of the Year for the song titled Over the Moon, Pop Something, Mr. Edward Hedges 2011. He also got a Special Recognition Award City People Entertainment 2015 and Producer of the Year for the song titled Dorobuchi at the Hedges 2014. Based on Don Jazzy Richest Musician in Nigeria status, the Marvin CEOs had left no stone unturned in making healthy lifestyle choices in terms of cars and house collections. Don Jazzy's cars: a 2016 Cadillac Escalade worth about 40 million naira, a Bentley Continental Flying Sport worth about 90 to 120 million naira, a Range Rover Sport worth about 67 to 80 million naira, and a Porsche 911 Carrera worth about 1.9 to 68 million naira. Number 2. Wizkid. Net worth $30 million. Wizkid is the second richest musician in Nigeria with a whopping estimate of $30 million as of 2022, according to the reports. The Afrobeat singer and father of two is the first Nigerian to have sold the O2 Arena UK 3 days in a row. He has broken so many records since he started his debut single, Hold Out Your Boy. An award-winning singer, Wizkid Music Proud earned him a collaboration with international artists such as Canadian rapper Drake in 2016 One Dance, which entered the Guinness World of Records for the most played song on Spotify. His song with Beyonce on her Lion King gift album Brown Skin Girl won a Grammy Award for the best music video. Wizkid has made a name for himself in the industry and bagged numerous endorsement deals, which have contributed to his eminent financial success and net worth. Wizkid endorsements. Wizkid became a brand ambassador for C-Rock in 2018. Wizkid bagged an endorsement deals with Pepsi, Guinness, and Techno. Wizkid was also pinned as brand ambassador for MTN, Glo, and UBA. Wizkid got endorsement deals with Nick, Puma, and Ghost and Gabbana. Wizkid house and cars. Wizkid has a luxurious mansion in Surrey worth about $13 million and other one located in the United States, Los Angeles specifically. Among Wizkid car collections are BMW X6 crossover worth about 8.7 million naira, a Porsche Panamera worth about 50.8 million naira, a Lamborghini Urus worth about 80 million naira, and they use Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG worth about 55 to 65 million naira.
Alright guys, before we reveal the number 1 richest musician in Nigeria, if you haven't hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, this is the time for you to do that right now. So hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Number 1. Davido. Net worth is $40 million. Nigerian musician David Adeleke is the richest Nigerian musician in 2022 with a heavy net worth estimate of $40 million. And converted that to naira is about 17,149,983,200 naira. Forbes also labeled the DMW chairman as an Afrobeat superstar by Forbes in 2020. For each of his videos on YouTube, Davido records an average of 20 million views. Despite his silver spoon background, he has earned his place in the music industry with significant hits such as Fall Assurance, If, and Daniduro. As the son of one of Nigeria's men, Chief Adeleke, Davido is signed to Sony Records, a label that has housed Tiwa Savage, Techno, and others. Undoubtedly, the Afrobeat star is one of Africa's most prominent musicians. Davido's business acumen in music allowed him to grace the Forbes Africa 30 Under 30 list in 2018. He is currently one of the best-selling music artists in Africa and worldwide. He has signed many successful artists like Mayokum, Drimo, Peruzzi, and others under a DMW record label. Since his rise to fame, Davido has won multiple awards, including the BET and MTV awards. He has also signed several endorsements with MTN and Guinness Nigeria, endearing him to other brands and further boosting his financial portfolio. Davido's endorsements. David signed an endorsement deal worth 30 million naira with MTN on April 6, 2012. He signed a multi-millionaire deal with the Guinness World of More concert in October 24, 2013. Davido signed an endorsement deal with Infinix Mobile on May 9, 2018. David became the brand ambassador for Matek Cognac in 2021, €12 million. David is the brand ambassador for PlayStation. He announced the deal on March 14, 2022. Davido's houses and cars. Davido owns 2 unknown luxurious homes. His home in Banana Island, Lagos, which cost a reported. Davido owns a Rolls-Royce Cullinan 2019 worth about 350 million naira, a Bentley Bentayga worth about 180 million naira, a Bentley Continental GT worth about 95 million naira, a Range Rover SV Autobiography worth about 98 million naira, and a Land Cruiser Toyota worth about 30 million naira. David charged nothing less than 10 million per show, according to reports. His primary source of income to have a net worth of $40 million is his music and endorsements. Now you know your richest musician in 2022. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. Please, if it's the first time on my channel, do wait to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This took me a lot of time to go for research and bring it to you guys. So guys, please, if it's the first time on my channel, do wait to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell to notify whenever I post a new video like this, so you'll be the first to watch it. This is me signing out for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.